Hey there, women of Lakes and Plains. I'm jumping on a video today to be able to tell you a little bit about women's development in its next iteration here in our region. We've loved women's development over the past 4 years here in Lakes and Plains. The ways that it's brought us closer as a community of women, the ways in which it has grown and deepened our spiritual lives and our walk with God, and the ways in which it's developed our leadership, and so that we can be the full leaders and ministers that God has invited us to be. And as we look toward the next round of women's development, I'm so excited about what we have to offer. We've listened to your feedback, both the things that you've loved about women's development in the past and the things that you would like to see a little bit different. And I'm really excited to be able to pass things off to Amy Jacobson and an amazing team that she has around her who have developed some awesome ideas. For now, I want to tell you why I want you to be a part of women's development here in Lakes and Plains. We've created it to be more flexible, have a larger diversity of voices, and give us a wider berth of topics, all while being able to grow in community together. And we want your voice at the table because we believe that God has called you into ministry and that your leadership and your ministry matters. We believe that joining in with a group of women will be part of how you succeed and thrive here on staff. And we believe that your leadership is so good that it needs developing for the gift of your students, your colleagues, your ministry partners, and your community. So I'm going to invite you, as you hear from Amy, more of what this development gets to look like, to clear out your calendars, to have a great conversation with your supervisor, and to see what women's development in Lakes and Plains can look like over this next year for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being on staff. Thank you for being a woman created in God's image. And thank you for leading as He has invited you to. On to Amy J.
Hi, women of Lakes and Plains. I'm excited to bring you a sneak peek into what we've been preparing and planning for in the year 2024 women's development. A small core team and I have been meeting over the last few weeks to just look ahead and to prayerfully discern and strategically plan for what we think is a great lineup in terms of women's development. The general idea is that we would host a monthly Zoom call shooting for the last week of the month. We vary time to make it available to more people, but each month we would identify a theme in which would be the focus for the month. And then we plan to invite other regional women and national women to come and speak to us on topics such as spiritual direction, our spiritual authority on campus, teaching and speaking as women, to mention a few. Also leading men and women in partnership, and in general, just our journey to yes. In the email, you'll find a doodle link, and I encourage you to fill it out, indicating your availability for our March call coming up at the end of the month. Our first speaker will be Christine Wagner, and it's been fun to do a little bit of interviewing with her and hearing her story. She's working with IVP to release a book called The Journey to Yes. And it's a lot about her own experience and other people's experience of saying yes to Jesus and just the amazing things that a yes can unlock for the kingdom. So I hope you can join us, excited for what the Lord has in store for us as we press into developing ourselves and developing each other together. Thanks for being part of it. Hope many of you will be able to make the call. Thank you.